the legendary ring wraith masks. Undeniably the most powerful masks in all of Shadow of War. But how do you get them, and what do they even do? We're gonna start the video off with one of my favourite masks, Mask of the High King. This very cool looking mask lets you summon your own Gondorian rights. Whites? Am I saying that correctly with my accent? Either way, these Gondorian spirits that you summon are extremely powerful. You summon 3 at a time. Hands down, they're much more powerful than normal grunts that you can summon. And they're definitely more powerful than any of your undead soldiers. Here's a funny interaction I had when I was using the helmet and I was trying to see how many Gondorians could I summon at once. Does it stack? And while I was doing that, I came across this lispy orc. Just listen to him.
The other orcs tease me. They say my teeth make my voice sound silly. But these teeth, they like to bite into man flesh.
Ah, doesn't he sound great? Anyway, I've stacked up quite a bit of wrath here. How many will I summon? There we go. I summoned 6 in one go. I actually didn't know this was possible until I was filming this video. 6 of them just spawned. They ran in all directions, and as you can see, they are very good. They really go for the kill here. Interesting thing with these guys is that whenever you're slowing down time with your bow and arrow, it actually doesn't affect them, so they still move at a normal pace. So you can be slowing down time while they're just absolutely laying into the guy, which gives you a massive advantage. They also have the added benefit of sometimes terrifying the orc. Look at this, he's terrified. He's not happy about what's going on here. Is he terrified of ghosts, or is he terrified that I just decapitated his friend? Who's to say? Who really knows what's going on here? But the Gondorians don't give up, and they'll chase him to the very edges of the known universe. I do think this is one of the strongest helmets you can get. These guys really do help when you're in a sticky situation and you have no orc followers. Even if they're just drawing the attention of a very strong overlord, they do really come in handy. The next mask we're looking at is my favourite, and that is the Mask of the Fell Rider. I'd say looks-wise, this is the most badass looking mask. It has these huge horns, looks pretty intimidating. If you know my content, you'll know that the majority of my content, I'm wearing this mask. And the amazing ability that comes with this is the ability to summon in elemental grogs based on which area you're in. We've got the fire elemental grog here. For those of you that picked Charmander when you were a child, sort of basic if you ask me. We've got this lovely cuddly frost grog. Wait, am I saying that wrong as well? Grog? Anyway, this beast will freeze your enemies solid. And then we've got my personal favourite one, which is the poison grog. Just look at that. He's got a big frog-like neck, like he's ribbiting. But instead of making a cute sound, he's emitting pure farts and acid. The next mask is the Mask of the Undying. Ooh, cool name. The main benefit of this mask is that your dash ability costs no focus. Also, after you've dashed for the next 5 seconds, your attacks do 33% more damage, which is considerable. If you're the kind of fighter like I am, where you're dashing around like Nightcrawler from the X-Men, like an absolute little mad bat out of hell, this is the mask for you. As an additional benefit, your undead allies will also take 50% less damage. Alright, the next mask we're looking at, well, it's not really a mask at all, it's the Forgotten Mask. It's actually more of a hood. Dark Embrace. This is basically the hood that I imagine Talion is wearing at the end of the game, which I will show later. This mask slash hood makes it so that whenever you summon your undead grunts, that everyone else will just flee in terror. They run away scared, they pee their pants. They poo their little orc diapers and they run away. Look at this orc. He ran away. He ran into the fire. Oh my god. He's running around like an absolute fool on fire. That grunt's had enough of it. Puts him out of his misery. The next Nazgûl mask is the Mask of the General. Whenever you consume or drain an enemy to death, it creates a massive explosion. I think it's pretty goddamn cool. I do think there are better masks, but that explosion is pretty badass. Look at that. The final legendary Nazgul mask we're looking at is the Mask of the Empress. Another word that I say funny with my accent. I thought this mask wasn't going to look cool until I saw it up close, and then I'm like, oh no. This mask is actually pretty terrifying. Just look at the mouth. Pretty cool mask all around. What this mask does is that it makes your wraith attacks much more powerful. 33% more powerful. That includes your wraith chain, your wraith execution, and your chain of shadows. So if you're someone that plays the game and just lives off your wraith abilities, this mask is perfect for you. Now that you've seen these masks, I'll show you how you get them. Spoiler warning for the ending of the game. After you finish the story mode, Brimborn's been absorbed by Sauron. Talion's been left on his own and he's put on Isildur's ring. Once this happens, Talion is basically on his way to become a Nazgûl, which means you're able to resurrect undead grunts. You will then need to go around every single region. You'll need to capture the fort in that region, and then you'll need to defend that fort a few times. All of the fort defense missions can be found on your front gate. Once you've activated this mission, you'll be attacked by usually quite a strong army, and loads of orc captains will arrive. I actually recommend this as being a very good way to level up Talion in the endgame. Also, it's a very good way to get money as well, because you're going to be attacked by many orc captains. When you kill them, you'll get experience for that, and they'll drop their weapon, which you can then sell to make lots and lots of money.
Oh, but no! You have to make everything a struggle.
Alright, this is what happened during my raid. I defended the first point, eventually absolutely murking this orc, Grisha the Angry. Look at that, he has absolutely been destroyed. Pretty cool pose as well, pretty cool picture. One of my Bagavarians then took care of this orc. Although that only led to more orcs coming, another wave, another 2 waves actually. We lost the first point, we were just overwhelmed, there was only one Baga there. They smashed through a wall and more reinforcements flooded in.
Free guts for everyone once we've finished taking this fort!
The Painted absolutely murks this guy right here, straight in the back, down he goes. Another wave arrives. You know, they actually have so many orcs that attack you whenever you do this. My forces really were not prepared for this. We've got this guy here, really causing me a bit of problems here. The burglar, he's got 2 normal man swords, very cool orc. Which, as you can see, all combinates in a pretty mad fight here, right in the middle. I tried to get a guy to shame him, but I ended up getting a Drake instead, you know. But it's okay, I'm going to jump off, get right back into the fight. Look at how many orcs there are right now. It's a mad fight. Just pure madness happening right here. At this point, I've shamed about 6 orcs just to get rid of them, and we're going to finish this guy off right now. Oh, there we go. Finally, the final orc goes down, and that's it. We've defended my fort successfully. So, if you do that in every area, then you will complete this and you will unlock all of the Nazgûl masks and the one hood. And yeah, you can use those. They're pretty goddamn great, you know, they're definitely the best headgear in the entire game. I personally would usually go with the one that gives you the Gondorian soldiers, but also having the elemental grog is very cool. Cheers for watching this video, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these types of videos where I'm just doing like very quick and easy guides. Obviously, if you watch my content on my streams, you probably know all this, but I have been getting comments about some of these things, so I'm going to be covering some of that in the next few videos. Cheers, guys. Alright, time to review some orcs. First orc, Garl of the Flies. Just look at this happy smiley boy. I don't think I'd be that happy if my shoulder was completely infested with flies. Maybe unless it was my bad shoulder and I could use them as a weapon. Maybe as like some kind of villain. But no, very happy orc, even though he's infested with flies and he's also burned. Look at those burns on his bodies. That is actually a very rare orc. I'm going to give this orc a 7 out of 10. Am I going to rate every orc? Probably not. Moving on to the next image, we've got Baga the Corrupt. Not the best quality image, and what Shadow Fox has done here is he's basically done a face reveal. This is Shadow Fox right here. Look at this face reveal. He's very intense face here. Taking the photo with 2 hands on the phone. And as you can see, you know, I've been looking at his background here. Can't quite figure out what this is and what this red thing is here. But rest assured, I am studying the background more than I'm studying the orc, Baga the Corrupt. Here we go, a much better, much more high quality photo right here. What a lovely Olog this is. As you can see, it's actually a beautiful purple Olog. Look at this beautiful boy right here. And he's also got a blue mask on, blue face paint, because he is obviously allied to this player, but very cool. I love the purple, I love the blue. He's called the Eye Gouger, very, very cool. Oh, yes! We have a beautiful tower variant here. Look at that. A mixture of the tower and the beast. I mean, he looks badass. Look at that. You can see the 4 spikes of the tower on his back. And he's also got the spikes, the sort of bones from some of the beasts he's killed on his shield there. Very cool. He's got a Caragor skull on his head. All around, very cool. I haven't really been rating many of the orcs, but I'm going to give this orc a 9 out of 10. Very, very cool. Very cool orc there, Mr. Solustri. We've got another very cool orc here, an alchemist. You know, I'm a sucker for an alchemist because of, obviously, Bag of the Alchemist. And look at this, it's an alchemist, but he's got a shield and a spear. Very cool. I actually don't think I've ever come across an alchemist with a shield and a spear ever in any of my playthroughs, so very cool orc. You know, another, well, 8 out of 10 here. I can see why the guy that eats all the dinners just gives 6 out of 10 for everything, because it's very easy just to give the same score for everything. The final image here comes from Soda, Tark to the Future. Very cool edit, just look at that. I'm not even quite sure what's going on here. Is that an orc? It looks like a sort of human. Is that an orc? I don't know what's going on in this image, but I'm a fan of it. 10 out of 10.